Coming up on Fox 4 Sports Watch, the Cowboys lose a game, and while a smattering of fans are starting to panic, what's really going on with Dak Prescott? Will he be okay, or have the Cowboys made a major mistake investing their season in him? And can a surging Dallas defense save him Sunday night? Stay with us.
You're listening to Fox 4 Sports with Edward Egros.
Welcome to Fox 4 Sports Watch. The Dallas Cowboys are the first team ever to play 4 straight night games. Night 3 is Sunday as the 11-2 America's team faces the 8-5 Buccaneers. Dallas's 11-game winning streak ended against the Giants. Dak Prescott had his worst net yards per pass attempt of his career at less than 4.3. He's consistently been in the top 5 in that department, but his performance in New Jersey dropped him all the way down to 4th from 3rd. As the number suggests, Dak wants everyone to put that lackluster game in perspective.
I just had a bad game. I think vets go out there and they have bad games. Whatever it may be, I'll figure that out throughout the week, and I'll come back this Sunday a much better player. I think I need to just do a better job of communicating and putting everybody on the same page. That all falls on me when the offensive line and me and the receivers aren't on the same page. So I think overall it's probably the easiest way I can sum it all up, and then just making some throws, definitely. I think I've definitely got to do that.
Net yards per pass attempt is one of the more predictive quarterback statistics out there. Dak may not have gaudy passing yards or completions, but concerning this statistic, he's still shining. Film studies suggest Dak is often missing the deep targets, sometimes open for touchdowns. While there are examples, Dak is still 6th in yards per pass completion, so the offense can still move through the air. The question now is, can Dak post similar numbers against Tampa Bay? During the Bucs' 5-game winning streak, their defense is allowing less than 13 points a game, 6 touchdowns, a 62.5 opponent's passer rating, and the group has 14 takeaways, and all of these stats are tops in the NFL in that span. Ezekiel Elliott and Jason Witten have a simpler evaluation for this Tampa Bay D. They're just really fast.
They're athletic, and they're great pass rushers, but I think what we have on them is just our physicality, our will to run the ball, and so that's going to be big for us, is getting that running game started early and setting the tone.
I think Tampa is one of the fastest defense. I would say they would be. They're up front, they're fast and explosive, but you look at these linebackers, they're built for speed, and they get to the ball in a hurry. They're undersized in some ways, but they play physical, and you see it back on the back end too. Grimes has done that his entire career, and so they fly around, they make a lot of plays, and that can be challenging because they are, they diagnose so quickly and get to the ball.
Dak has faced 2 ball-hawking defenses the last 2 games, and the offense has turned it over 5 times. He challenges another one Sunday. However, Dak's overall interception rate is at 1%, which is 4th best among all qualifiers. But his 4 lost fumbles, quite high for a quarterback, and that Dallas ranks 22nd in team fumbles lost, that's all a concern looking ahead. Even though it seems like the right play to run the ball more, ball security will be one of the big keys to the game. Besides, turnovers are difficult to predict. As for the Cowboys defense, they rank 5th in points allowed and got their first takeaway since October. The recent success has been without one of their bigger playmakers in Mo Claiborne. Sean Lee says he likes the progress the defense is making.
I think we've been building through that throughout the entire year. I think if you go back a couple of weeks, I think we had 2 games we didn't really play the way we wanted to, and I think we responded well. Going in this week, it'll be a tough test. The Buccaneers are playing extremely well on all levels, so for us, we know we're going to have to continue to improve if we want to play well.
Pro Football Focus ranks Dallas's defense 18th. Cold Hard Football Facts says the defensive front is 23rd and 30th in defensive passer rating, or its ability to stop quarterbacks. It all points to the same dynamic. This defense gives up a lot of yards, but not a lot of points. They stop offenses almost as soon as they get into the red zone. In fact, Dallas is currently number 1 in yards per points allowed. And they're doing that without forcing takeaways, which is a different way than what other teams do with high defensive efficiency numbers. If the Giants lose to the Lions and the Cowboys take care of business against Tampa Bay, the Cowboys win the division and get a first-round bye. I don't think New York loses, but I do give Dallas better than a 71% chance to improve to 12-2. Mike Ducey will have a preview on Fox 4 News at 5, and follow me on Twitter at Edward Egros Fox 4 and at Katie at W Sports for the latest analytics during the game. I'm Edward Egros. Thanks for listening. Have a great day.
On air, online, and totally mobile, this is Fox 4.